So it's that time of the year again, and no, I ain't talking about Christmas.
Ever since Disney took over Star Wars, December has become the season of the Force.
Star Wars, we're talking Star Wars.
And it's been a very good year for us at Late to the Party.
Yes.
I mean, 1 year ago, our very first reaction was to Force Awakens. And then we ended up doing a vlog
At the opening night of Star Wars, and that was so much fun.
Yeah, that we thought we would do it again.
Exactly, but this time it's a little different. Whereas last year we had to wake up super early to get in line to get good seats for the theater. Well, this time we decided that we were going to go reserved seating instead, so that way we didn't have to rush to the theater.
Now, personally, I would have preferred to go and wait there for 12 hours with a bunch of other Star Wars geeks and watch the movie with everyone. However, schedules did not line up, so we are going reserved seating since we can't be there so early on.
Yes.
But we are going to head over there now and watch Rogue One. I'm so
excited too. I can't wait. I'm so excited. To be honest, I'm actually really excited to see how they end the movie.
I'm most excited to hear the music, as
Michael
always.
Giacchino. So
Michael
good.
Giacchino. I mean, I cannot wait to hear what he does with John Williams' score, because he did an amazing job personally with Jurassic World. That was actually my favorite part about Jurassic World.
That was John Williams too, so.
Correct. So the man knows how to supplement and add to what John Williams has already created. Other than that, I am super stoked. We read Catalyst.
Yeah, so the relationship between Galen and Krennic is huge in Catalyst, and I'm so excited to go forth with all the knowledge that we've got from the book.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing to finally see it on the big screen.
Yep.
And we are going to do that now, but first, we need our tickets.
Oh yeah. So now that we have our tickets, don't forget the Kyber Crystal.
Ah, the Kyber Crystal! The Kyber Crystal. So these seem to be kind of a big deal in the world of Rogue One and the creation of the super weapon.
Yep.
So it just seemed fitting we would bring one along with us as well.
Yep.
So let's go.
Go.
Take hold of this moment. The Force is strong. Make 10 men feel like 100.
We'll take the next chance. And the next. You're rebels, aren't you?
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
So first impressions of Rogue One. I loved the second half of it. The first half kind of did drag a bit. I mean, it was good. I do like that they spent quite a bit of time with the character building, but other than that, it does take some time to get going.
But the third act is worth it.
Yeah, the third act definitely makes up for everything.
So good.
I just loved the whole grandeur of everything they did. The shots were very beautiful. You get to see the scope of how big things are, like the Death Star. You really get a good feeling on how big they are.
The scale.
Yeah, the scale is definitely, it's well represented. And honestly, reading Catalyst does give you a little bit extra for, I think, the opening scene.
Yeah, to be fair though, you don't technically need to read it at all. It doesn't give you like anything for the movie itself, but for those who are like Star Wars fans and everything, it gives you a little like
when it comes to the characters of Krennic and Galen. Like we thought, we figured that would help give it a little bit of a push. And then for Star Wars Rebels, I feel like this is very much the best Star Wars Rebels episode I've ever seen. And the music felt very TV as well. I know you mentioned TV.
Very episodic. I mean, I love Michael. He does amazing music, but I felt he had a lot to live up to, and I don't know if he got it.
No.
It's possible that he didn't have enough time to do it since they had to switch out between him and Alexander Desplat. So I don't know if he even had enough time to kind of fully
Yep.
expand himself.
Because there's one thing that Michael Giacchino tends to do is he takes homage and he builds on it and still makes themes that are very memorable, as well as incorporating the old music. And there are moments when the music is incorporated for sure, but far less than I anticipated it to be incorporated. I figured anytime there would be, the Imperials, you would hear the music from A New Hope, if not the Imperial March. And I actually was kind of hoping, that I wouldn't hear the Imperial March, because I was hoping they would have taken that from A New Hope that they had for the Imperials instead. But even that was kind of lacking. So as long as, you set your expectations mediocre when it comes to the music, I mean, it's not really anything memorable other than what John Williams has already done.
But oh my God, like the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Last
Like 10
act,
maybe.
for sure, yeah.
Like the tiny.
It definitely got me excited, and definitely made me get more
I'm so
excited
excited
about
for
watching
the
New
sequel.
Hope. I want to go watch it.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely bridges the gap, very much so. So anybody who's kind of been following Clone Wars, Rebels, the book series, I mean, it does give you a very sense of just belonging. I mean, Gareth Edwards put the work in when it came to giving you some nice little tips of the hat here, there, everywhere. And I just felt like cheering every single time. Unfortunately, the theater we were with,
My mouth was like grinning from I was grinning ear to ear basically the whole time.
but the theater that we had was very tame. Nobody really was
Very much so.
up
We
in
were the
arms.
more rowdy ones, clapping and cheering.
Yelling at the little homages that would show up. Perfectly well done homages. So I hope Gareth Edwards does get another shot. But yeah, it was a Star Wars movie, and it felt very much at home in the Star Wars universe. I definitely would give it probably a 4 out of 5. Had the music hit it, it would have been higher. But for me, a 4 out of 5 is where it's at.
I'm gonna go with a 4.5, basically because of the whole last act was amazing, and like the way that they tie into A New Hope. That was one of the things that was like I was like anticipating that, and they just it was so amazing. So 4.5 out of 5 for me.
I'm at a 4 to 5. However, it could change, and with the more times I see it, just like it did for me in Force Awakens.
Yeah, I definitely going to see it again this weekend as well. And you guys should too, because things are going to slip out. People are going to let things,
Yes, go see it.
inform you of some pretty badass moments in this movie that will eventually show up in TV spots like a month from now to get the rest of the people to go see this movie.
Like that title crawl.
Yeah, but all in all, go out, see Rogue One. We enjoyed it.
Yes.
Granted, it could have been better, but it was still up there. I'm really excited to see what they have in store for the next standalone movie, as well as Episode 8, but that's a given, so.
Yep.
And now it's time to say goodbye.
But wait, before we go, there's one thing you should always remember. First comes the day.
Then comes the night.
After the darkness.
Shines through the light.
The difference, they say,
Is only made right
by the resolving of gray.
through refined Jedi sight. Until next year.